And we are
Thank you.
live, theoretically.
Theoretically.
Theoretically. Today's
Hi.
word is theoretically.
Today's word, the word of the day,
Is ostensibly.
is ostensibly.
Therion, Sean, Charity, and Kristen. Good
It's
to
also
see
the
all
letter
of you.
of the day.
Is it the letter of the day?
It's the letter of the day.
Oh.
Is it the letter of the day is a word?
Ostensibly.
Is ostensibly.
not
Ostensibly is
not
a
the letter O, just the word ostensibly is also.
And it's
letter of the
also
day.
been brought to you.
We haven't even started drinking yet.
Fair enough. And it's also brought to you by the number orange.
Oh, I love the number orange.
Exactly.
And the color 5.
Yes, that is how we do. Where are my instruments? They're right behind me, directly behind me.
Where you put them?
Where I put them. Well, usually they're not directly behind me. They're kind of behind me to the left of me.
I was about to say let's get this bread, but it being Passover, we're not doing that.
Indeed.
Let's kill this bottle.
Oh, the North mead?
Yeah, too late.
Very well.
Oh, no.
It has been done.
Do you not want it?
I'll take it. I'll
I'll
drink it. I'll drink it.
I thought
This is not even.
I thought
I'm
that
sorry.
was all
That's all right.
I thought that was all one glass, and I was like, no.
It's all right. I've got another half gallon in the other room.
Fantastic. That was good.
Well, we'll get to what this is in a moment.
It's a special potion for later.
Mhm.
It is. Well, it's for right now / later. Shall we start with the song?
Oh,
Clifton,
yes, actually.
Ansgar, and Gabriel de Leon have all arrived. It's good to see all of them.
Letter.
So,
I need to get the little percussion thingies on the fingers.
this is going to be interesting.
I know.
Why? What is it?
Zills.
The Zills.
With
I've never
Irish
heard
drinking
Zills on
songs.
this song.
Yeah, well, it's the only instrument I brought. It was this or the dumbek. You're welcome.
Fair enough. Although you don't have to ask for a thank you from me. It's more from your roommate. And I see that Kathy has also arrived. Good to see you. So yeah, let's start off with a song about falling from grace from God. You're familiar with this one.
Am I?
You've heard it.
Is it 4/4?
It is.
Great.
I don't know.
So-
Maybe.
Let's give this a go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I should fall in the grace of God when no one can believe me. I'm buried with the side, so you ain't gonna hold to see me. Let me go, boys, let me go, boys. Let me go down in the multitudes of my pride. And it's always us, cause I'm coming to our fathers. Cause we'll see and then not too many of the others. Let me go, boys, let me go. Boys, I go down in the mud to the drips all and dry. Bury me at sea when the dirty winds can haunt me. Fire upon the waves, the winds will lie upon me. Come the breeze, boys, come the breeze, boys. Hang on and in the mud to the drips all and dry. I go home, the boys will leave the girls alone. Big hands on my coat, that's alright. I go home. She is dancing, she is pretty, she is not a passing. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please tell me who is she? How the money says you lost her, always been fighting for her. The door and ringing on the bell, the old my true love, are you well? What's coming to this place? Go, 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 go. I'll be nice, I shall die. Back in the bell with the moving night. Tell me now when I go home, boys and me, the girls alone. Put me hands on my phone, that's alright, I go home. She is great, she is Bella Belfast, she is Carton, 1, 2, 3. Please tell me who is she? And the wind and the rain and the hail high and snow coming from the sky. It's just as nice as an apple pie and she'll give her one right by. When she gets a lot of road, she'll turn around and she goes home. And I'll come and say with her favorite melodies, he loves still. Me now when I go home, boys and me, girls and all. When we have something cold, it's alright, I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is well, she is pardon and music. Please tell me who is she? Tell me now when I go home, boys will leave
responsible. Me hand is don't be cold, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is a belle of the city. She is a garden 1, 2, 3. Please will tell me if I should fall from grace of God, where no one can believe me. Come bury me facade, the angels don't receive me. Let me go, boys, be gone, boys. Hang on out in the mud till the rose all the day. That was nice.
That was pretty great.
I've never done that with
Yeah,
Zills
it's surprising
before.
how versatile the Zills are.
Those are very versatile.
Thank you, Joanna, Abel, and Marty Love for teaching me how to zill.
Hey, gentles all, I am David Anthony, the Foxy Bard.
I'm Twig.
And I'm Bracha. I don't live here.
No, she is our guest
guest
because lords, ladies, and
I'm a
sisters,
slightly new person. Yeah.
I have a confession to make.
Confess thou, sinner.
Thank you very much. My confession is that I am a member of the Hebrew tribe, and we are at the tail end of the festival of Passover, and Bracha has been our Passover guest. It's nice.
I was vaccinated before I traveled. Get
Oh, yes.
thine jabs.
Get thine
Get
jabs.
thine-
Get the
Get
jabs.
thine jabs.
I mean, that was wrong. It should be thy, but I
Boom.
like the
Boom.
word thine slightly better for no good reason.
Boop, boop.
Okay.
We haven't even started drinking, guys.
Yes.
Oh,
All right. Let us have a bit of the Nord mead, which if you
A
have
healthy Passover.
if you have ever come to the
Happy
to
Easter,
Foxy's to
if that's
Cooking
what we
with Foxy,
celebrate.
if you come to Cooking with Foxy, you will know that we have made this before, and
Indeed.
and it came out better the second time than it did the first
Yes,
time.
It really did.
Slancha. Oh, it's nice. This came
Yeah.
out very good.
What was you used like cloves in this one?
Cloves.
Oranges
There's
are in
cloves.
this one.
Orange.
Yeah, I can taste the citrus.
There's orange zest as well as a bit of orange
There's
juice.
something else in
Excellent.
here. isn't
Oh,
there?
there's something else. I'm just trying to remember what it
It's
is.
like a key ingredient too, and we're forgetting what.
It's in the book.
I mean, honey.
book is
Probably.
well,
Well, obviously there's honey in it.
I mean, yeah,
Where
that's
is the book? It's somewhere.
that's how. Well, it's alas, it is over there. Usually the cookbooks are up here, but right now I've got my.
I just want to say we've known each other for a decade, but it's taken me this long to like show up on your YouTube.
Yeah, I
I've known
know.
you for
Really?
a decade. I've known him for a decade. We're
About
we're
that
old.
much. We're old.
We're
No,
old.
not that. I can't believe you've never been on the channel before.
I know. It's true.
That's
It took a pandemic, a vaccine, and a Passover.
I know.
But now I'm here.
So we shall get to the mystery booze later, but for now,
You know, with the pandemic lifting, we can have like guest
I
stars
mean,
on this show.
yes.
And do like a Muppets show style intro for them.
Oh, good God. You should. You absolutely should. But like,
does that mean I'm Kermit?
probably.
It's the Foxy Bard Show with a special guest.
It's well, Foxy Bird.
Yeah. Once more
That
folks
doesn't
are.
sound like
That sounds-
Kermit.
No, that does not sound like Kermit. Kermit the Frog here on Sesame Street.
Kermit the Frog.
That's
You're
the one.
there
That's
you
better,
go.
yeah. It's that lower register.
Yeah.
I have a hard-
Certainly, as
Yeah.
more people get vaccinated,
Sultry Kermit.
Folks can come on here and it will be safe and there will be no viral exposure.
I see that Dr. Wacky has returned, as has Rocky Ward. And Matt's Movie Magic. Good to see all of you. And
Good
yes,
to
we
see-
didn't. And Luscious. And
Oh,
Luscious is here. And of course, Luscious is just watching the Muppets. She went from watching the Muppets
to watching some Muppets.
to watching
Yeah.
some Muppets. Because that is what I am. I'm at least 3/4 Muppet. I think
4/5, maybe.
4/5.
Yeah, maybe 4/5.
4/5. 9
That's
and
a fraction
3/4.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I suppose we could do that.
Mark, you are correct. I have been a Muppet the whole time.
That might actually
Oh,
sound
yeah, why
good
not?
with,
So we've gotten our first
Zills, actually.
request of the night, Temple Sister Kundum. So let's give that a go.
It's I don't know that.
That's in this. The
Interesting.
Zills will sound interesting.
Yeah, I
with
was
this.
gonna say the Zills. probably will sound
This
really
is
good
the
on
only instrument I brought with me because it fit in my purse. So
So yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, Temple Sister Kundum. I usually do that in what, E minor? E minor sounds right. It's been a while since I've done that one. This is very appropriate for Passover. Oh, the Gmail for those who want to send me vids.
You know, I can just type it. So
Type it in there.
Do this every
Yes,
time.
into the
Don't send
the
us
comments.
spam, or I'll be very upset.
Oh, do you want to do the drunken disorderly email or the Foxy Bard email?
Yes, this one.
This one.
Because that way I'll also see it.
Very well, very well. Which means, by the way, if you send naughty pictures in that email, she will also see them.
Yeah, so don't do that.
Don't do
So
that.
don't do that.
You will be insta-blocked.
At gmail.com.
Very good. So yeah, so anybody else who has taken pictures of us or videos of us, feel free to send them to that as well. Not just Matt's Movie Magic. But he took some videos of a Coronaburg fair, which was
How unfortunately named in hindsight.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It is very unfortunately named in hindsight, but
And
so
like
yeah.
Corona just means like
It was
It's just-
also
it's-
it
yes,
was
I
named
know.
that because it was in Corona, California, though.
Right.
how unfortunately named in
An
hindsight.
unfortunately named town.
I'm sorry, Cal.
Well, it just means
Choose
crowd.
the way.
Yeah.
Choose the way. So what am I doing again? Right.
모두 반갑게 되고 주변에서 어떤 슬로레오 머린 빛이 나니 보고 살래요 너무 사모레스 포테레오 Déjame comportar travesío, déjame deportar negocio. Todos floreo, amor original y todos saleo, todos nuevos amores podereo. Haces duelar un bandido, empezamos a amar siempre video. Todos floreo, amor original y todos saleo, todos nuevos amores podereo. Déjame con mi virginidad, déjame de tu simplicidad. Todos floreo, amor original y todos saleo, todos nuevos amores podereo. Tiempo de tomar, vivir paciente, ánimo vernal y la siguiente. Todos floreo, amor original y todos saleo, todos nuevos amores podereo. Gaudio! Maggie, ultra! Yo, bam!
Do you want a towel?
I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Todos floreo, y amor original y todos saleo, nuevos amores podereo. Todos floreo, y amor original y todos saleo, nuevos amores podereo. Nuevos amores podereo.
Happy ending.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I was
cool.
wondering if you were going to warn anybody about that.
Yeah.
Especially, I don't think you even know.
Have you ever heard me do that
Content
song before?
warning, Foxy. I have heard you
Oh yeah.
before a couple of times.
Okay.
Also, I know Slightly less expressive version of that
Fair enough. Not everybody in the SCA does it the way I do it.
That's kind of his.
It is a
personal
period song.
It is period.
It is. It's a Carmina Burana. But I don't think everybody has the same.
song. No. He's definitely the only one I've seen do it that way.
That way. Although I've heard a version that comes close.
It's that way.
A little
If
bit
this
of
were
tea in
Facebook,
between
we
your
would've taken
alcohol is a
down
good
that.
thing.
These
So
are killing my fingers.
I believe
Pause
that
for
the
booze.
time has come in the show for me to pull out the mystery booze. Now,
I haven't even finished my
Nah.
mead.
what?
I haven't even finished my mead.
Is it going to be that hard for you to drink it?
I mean, no.
No, no, it's not.
So,
Wait.
Hello?
you may ask yourself, why is this drinking with Foxy different from all other drinking with Foxys?
Why is this drinking with Foxy different from drinking with all other Foxys?
Because
Wait.
on all other drinking with Foxys, we drink all sorts of liquor. We drink whiskey, we drink rum, we drink all sorts of stuff that has grain in it, which hasn't been allowed, but Lila has said. But here on this night of drinking with Foxy, we'll be drinking a nice, lovely red wine. And this is our mystery booze for tonight, rather than a whiskey, because it is the holiday of Passover.
Whiskey is chametz.
And whiskey is chametz. It is leavened. It is where you take a grain and you introduce it to a liquid, and then you let it set for 18 minutes or more. Enough time
For
for
whiskey,
it
it's
to
a lot longer.
Well, for whiskey, it's a lot longer than 18 minutes. It's but more than 18 minutes, and that's how you get fermentation. That's how you get. That's why bread rises. It's why beer gets alcoholic, and you can't do that with grain on the holiday
Why?
of Passover.
Why is this guy? This
is-
is the same asshole who came on here before and did the same thing. And I reported him then, and they felt the need to come back and do this again.
Yeah, he's an embarrassment to the country of Switzerland, of which I am a citizen. So why don't you take your white supremacy and leave? Is he gone now?
I believe he's gone. I
He'll
believe he's
probably
gone.
come back and say some more anti-Semitic
No,
shit, because this is what this guy does with his life. He goes onto people's channels and does some anti-Semitic shit.
Racist
This-
too, and misogynist. So he's really scoring here anyway.
So, moving on. Wine. And you know what? I think I know exactly which song I'm going to sing after I drink a bit of this, just because it makes me feel better. It is a song that brings me joy.
お願いします。ありがとうございます。
So,
I was a high school weeaboo.
Someone's a weed.
yeah. So we have tonight Binyamina. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon. I have tried the Binyamina Merlot before, which is a delight, and I am looking forward to having a taste of this. Shall we?
Chaim Tovim v'Aruchim v'Shalom. Happy
Chaim.
Easter, if that's what you celebrate. Happy
Sláinte.
Passover, if that's what you celebrate. Happy Ostara, if that's what you celebrate.
I think
Solstice
that
happened.
already.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
it's
that
around
is-
this time.
I
This
don't
is
know.
really
Sweet.
nice.
This
Yeah,
is
it's very
sweet.
It
sweet.
goes down very nice. Very smooth. Hold on.
Oh, I need more of this in me.
That's what she said. I mean, what? Who said that?
I'll
Not me.
say it again.
This
I want more of you in me.
has like a nice oaky finish to it. And it's very
No, Mark, you have no
velvety
idea how
mouthfeel.
Merlot I will go.
That's really great.
Alrighty then. Now that I've gotten that wine into me, I believe I'm ready to sing a song about it. This is also a Carmina Burana, because I'm in a Carmina Burana kind of mood. The chorus
Yeah,
is very
Carmina
easy
Burana.
to get in on and to catch on and to be on. It's a song about vino. A song about
I
wine.
have to put the small percussion instruments
Where
back
did you take
on.
my pick? What
Is it not behind you? On the shelf?
Here's another
happened? Oh,
one.
I know. It was under my foot.
It's under your
Oh,
foot.
you got it.
I got it. I got
So
it.
the chorus on this song.
Yeah, we still drinking. You want
Yeah.
to join us?
Yep, we're still
We
drinking.
only
Absolutely still
started
drinking.
recently. We're not that bad. Gosh.
But yes. So yeah, I believe it is time for where are we? We're talking about vinum. Istud vinum.
Bonum venum.
Vinum generosum. It's true. It is true indeed. Oh, that feels good. Oh, yeah.
Apparently, this is also the same as the other song.
Tantos bene venies, gratos et tantos, que nos teránicos, electrificados, escredinum bombinum, vinum generosum, vinum gloriarum, provum manibusum. Tantos fortes superans, pectora viorum, in amorem pacitat, animus eorum, escredinum bombinum, vinum generosum, vinum gloriarum, provum manibusum. Tantos serpedisitans, murierum genus, as ideas sublitas, vivium genus, escredinum bombinum, vinum generosum, vinum gloriarum, provum manibusum. I'm doing that verse again. Let's try that one time. Not that they would know any better, because they don't know Latin. Isterdinum bonum vinum vinum generos, Meditinum gloriarum provum animos. Bacchus venas penetrans, calidori core, Asteas ineas, veneris ardore. Isterdinum bonum vinum vinum generos, Meditinum gloriarum provum animos. Bacchus meniens, puras et colores, perdió con gaudia, risos et amores. Discobrinum bonum vinum vinum generosum, meditinum gloriarum provum manibusum. Sunt vasta regia. That was partially my fault. I completely lost.
I know.
Jerusalem et regalis. There, I've redeemed myself.
Ooh. Foxy senpai.
Okay, don't do that.
So yeah, that was a nice glass of wine, and I'm up for.
I didn't even realize that you downed it.
Yeah, that was ridiculously fast.
Drained your cup.
Well, I've got another song about draining the cup. If we're going to continue.
Oh, we're getting compliments.
Yay!
Ooh, alla trada del him's klar. Well,
I don't think we know that one.
I don't think we know it well enough either, but I'm halfway stupid enough.
No, that's not good enough.
I don't know that.
I don't want to know. I do a song that we only halfway know.
And that I know I don't know at all. So
Hey, yeah.
time, maybe.
It helps if you know it. Alla trada del him's klar. Per comenzar.
Hey, yo.
E possiamo irritar.
Hey, yo.
La rendinamos a que les amorosa. Alla via, ya los lesanos, baila antenos. I actually got the vocal part of it down pretty much. It's just this part that is.
The fingerly fingers?
Yes. It's got a weird progression because it is a song that predates chord progressions as we understand them. So it doesn't fit right. So you gotta make it fit.
That's also what she said. Wow.
I've been saying that on and on again right now. I don't know if I know Adam Le Bourdin. I do not know that one.
Heard of that one.
Haven't heard of that one. I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, something to add to the repertoire. The good old repertoire.
Yes,
The
indeed.
repertoire.
I see that
repertoire.
Jean has joined us from the Midwest.
Hello, Midrow.
Hello, Midrow.
I don't know. It's like I believe he's from Kansas City. So which part?
Isn't
which
that
side?
Palantir?
Is that Palantir? I don't know.
It was. I thought Kansas was Palantir.
Yeah, I
Kansas is
think it is.
Palantir.
Well,
All right.
okay, I don't know.
Ah!
I don't know.
Well, Kansas City isn't. There's a Kansas City in Missouri.
We all know.
Well, that's
And then-
not fair. That's just cheating. That's just like
Well, maybe it's
not
calendar.
right.
There's also a Kansas City right across the river in Kansas. Just
That's
to
the one I thought
confuse
you. Well, now I'm confused. So they won.
All right. Very well. Very well. I do not know that
If
one.
I were no,
I don't know that one.
It's been
Not well enough.
no,
Very
vetoed.
well. So you know what? Although
Oh, we do know that one.
I'm not up for that just yet. Later in the night we'll do that
Later in
one.
the night, okay.
But you know what I do want to try right now is Wolf on Draw. Because you haven't really sung enough yet.
No,
Okay.
you haven't.
No, we got to fix that.
Okay.
So I believe E minor is a good key to be in.
I'll
If
try to
I'm
do
correct.
the chorus.
Let's reach the penny whistle
Why do you need the pen?
because I want to see if it works.
This
I
is
think
I'm
it
not
will.
improving on this song again.
What?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it. No.
I'm sure you can try.
No, I don't want to. Last time he made me like improv on this whistle, which I don't really play the whistle, so it was very awkward. And he was like,
I can't sing in the same key as that whistle, and putting me an octave down for that whistle is very awkward for my voice. I'm
well,
sorry.
he's doing it an octave up.
I'm doing an octave up.
Yeah.
So-
So I mean, this is the actual thing.
So yeah, this is the key we sang in the other
Yeah, no,
night.
that's good.
Yeah, he was just doing it an octave.
Yeah, same key. I was just
For
doing
no
an octave higher
Okay.
because it fits on the whistle
On
that
the,
way.
yes, the whistle is very cute and pretty, and I
It is
like
cute.
it. But please don't do that to me.
So yeah, let's do that. C'est dans 10 ans je m'en irai, j'entends les loups et la reine chanter. C'est dans 10 ans je m'en irai, j'entends les loups et la reine chanter. 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 C'est dans 10 ans je m'en irai. C'est dans 10 ans je m'en irai. J'entends les loups et la reine chanter. J'entends les loups et la reine chanter. Le zoom de mes choses passe comme les traits. Le zoom de mes choses sont petites traits, passe dans les traits, passe tous les fois. Le zoom de mes choses sont petites couleurs, passe dans les traits, passe tous les fois. Leven vale gale leven vale, le zoom de mes choses sont patera. Leven vale gale leven vale, le zoom de mes choses sont patera. It's been 10 years since I've been away, but I can hear the wolf and the fox begin to play. It's been 10 years since I've been away, but I can hear the wolf and the fox begin to play. I can hear the wolf and the fox and the weasel. I can hear the wolf and the fox begin to play. I can hear the wolf and the fox and the weasel. I can hear the wolf and the fox begin to play. Dans 10 ans je m'en irai. C'est dans 10 ans je m'en irai. Leven vale gale leven vale, mes choses sont patera. Leven vale gale leven vale, mes choses sont patera. Leven vale gale leven vale, mes choses sont patera. Leven vale gale leven vale, mes choses sont patera. That was pretty.
We did it. Chord.
It is very much like I Was Still Up. So yeah, that
It
song
is.
is
Basically,
like-
is.
that song is
cousin.
basically the northern French version
Of I Was Still Up.
of I Was Still Up, which
I
is
just did now. Sorry.
Yes, sir. I feel like you're doing
Yeah, we are. We are.
ring ding 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 ring ding 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 ring ding ding.
I mean,
What
I
does
can
the
do
fox
that
say? I
too.
don't know.
Clearly. First of all,
Yeah.
we had a whole video about what does the fox say. There's like a whole thing about it. So,
Maybe you should cover it.
I'm going
Maybe
to drink some more
I will.
wine.
maybe he can do
He should do it,
it.
since he is a fox. Also,
Should I do like a
can we do
bardcore version? A bardcore version of What Does the Fox Say? I do not believe I know that one.
Oh, Jewish folks are from Russia?
Russia specifically.
Russia specifically?
Do you know one from
Well,
Russia specifically?
well,
I
I
haven't
mean,
done Schnarla
it dep-
Perla in a
it-
hot minute,
it-
but I
it
don't
also-
remember all of it.
it also depends on what you mean by Russia, because I'll put it to you this way. Because,
Hail of Settlement might be a little bit more.
because we can definitely do that one. I do feel like
Yeah, yeah.
switching the gears to something Jewish just for a moment, and I think I have just the alcohol to get me in the mood for it.
Oh,
Is there- are there-
Binyamina wasn't
Are there shot glasses?
I can.
I did not get the shot glasses. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're right over there.
So
Oh, but I'm already closer.
Yeah, okay.
very good. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Blood. So here's the
For
thing.
anybody who tuned into the Passover special.
So
It makes sense if you tuned into our Seder. If
So-
you did not tune into our Seder, you have no idea what we're talking about.
But you should quote it anyway because I want that meme to spread. For those that didn't hear, it's just this.
exactly.
I do not want that, but thank you.
I will have some of this.
I don't know if I want that.
Well, then I shove more for me. Good gentles all, you may remember this from a previous episode of Drinking with Foxy. It is Moses vodka, which has a lovely picture of Moses right in between two trees. Isn't that pretty? That is gorgeous.
Whoa.
And the vodka
Sorry.
is the vodka itself is pretty good. And most importantly, it is kosher Passover because it is potato vodka with no grain in it
It is
whatsoever.
indeed a potate.
And vodka is just the sort of drink that I need to
Okay,
drink.
we have gotten permission to spread out from Russia to so it can vary by region or time period if it makes things easier.
Well, here's the thing, because you see, my great grandfather,
He wants vodka now.
I do.
You cannot detract him from his mission.
His vodka mission.
His mission to drink plain ass vodka.
My great grandfather used to say
Better him than me.
that he was born in a small village. In a small village in a place that was sometimes Poland, sometimes Ukraine, but always Russia. Because that's
I
the
bet
way.
Ukraine likes to hear that.
Well, that's just the way the late 19th century was, you know. It was complicated. But that being said,
I don't know what
Good,
it is.
good luck.
What is this? I'm gonna take these off. I'm just gonna drink about
No,
this.
do it.
I don't know what it is.
Do it. It's yesterday's berry. It's actually playable for now.
Говорится, хлопцы, что и с нами будет, а не поедем до Кочонки, там и водка будет, а не журится, хлопцы, что и с нами будет, а не поедем до Кочонки, там и водка будет. Ay, 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 Yesterday is buried, there is no tomorrow. Here is but a femoral bliss, a wound and cup of sorrow. Grab yourself a bottle, I you still can swallow. You won't have a single drop, the world to follow. Ay, 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 Завтра вот я поздно, а ты рано, раскупиться поздно. Der regner morske, man is in Weinletten. Hashem, I fear the wealth, that men I get. Brothers wail in the howl, like champion be wild. Dance away your sorrow in exile. Dance away your sorrow in exile. Pull you, breather, fight with burning bullets. Atazai, kannst du ihnen goles. Ay,
Actually, you did really good with that.
4/4, man. I can do lots with 4/4 time.
Yeah,
start
the
doing
tempo
something
just picks
weird.
up, like, ridiculously during that song, but if you're on a
He got like
background-
more and more louder and enthusiastic. I was like, oh, well, then I can just go full ring-a-ding-ling with that thing.
If you're playing a Baron, it sucks a little bit more, but you know.
So I believe I can kind of fake it.
I think you know that one well.
That being
enough,
said,
actually.
I'd like to do Jean aux Prix. That was requested earlier,
It was.
and I wasn't in the mood, but now I am.
Now you're in the mood. You gotta go down since you went all the way up.
Is
But
how
we
you
will
do.
do.
Is
I
how
think we
you
should
do.
do it in Taverna because that is a good one.
You want to do Taverna first?
I mean, we don't have to do it first.
I'd like to. Let's do Jean aux Prix.
Okay,
What
well,
is
pass
this
me the
song being
foods.
requested?
Which one? Myriad is.
Oh yeah, well, we can do that one too.
you can
We'll
do that
do
one
that
as
one
well.
after.
I do feel like slowing down just a bit after that.
Let's do
After
Janews.
that.
Let's do Janews.
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 Jean aux Prix, a song written by Ricard Coeur de Lion, King of England. Not that it mattered to
That's
him.
It's Richard the Lionheart for y'all plebs in the
Yes,
audience.
spoke French.
But French.
Non-French.
These things need their elastics tightened because they keep threatening to fly off my finger, which is the bane of Zill players and dancers everywhere.
All right.
I imagine so.
Yeet!
It's like your pick just flying away, or your bowstring just going.
Or it's like losing the pick like inside the guitar.
Inside
the
That's the
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, these are kind of shaped like a frisbee, so they have like a little bell and they have a nice
So you
wide
can
lip.
actually like
You
kill
can
someone.
really yeet these pretty far if you're not
And if
careful.
you do it with enough momentum, you can be like, "Wha!" and just
I
Now
think-
come back, Boomerang.
I think we have just discovered a new anime character.
Sokka?
I mean, that already exists.
Yeah, I mean,
But
like
I mean
with
with Zills.
With Zills. Like
No.
someone who's like, they have like weaponized Zills.
like tiny Xena chakrams.
Yeah.
That's a terrible idea.
Or you could have them be a Mortal Kombat character.
That
would,
works.
that would work.
That would It's like, bleh.
Fatality. All right. Let's sing a song.
Big downer song after that. Oh, we start our instrumental or lyrics first?
Lyrics first.
Okay.
Je nous en prie, ne dire sans raison. Entre tes mains, c'est dolent de mon nom. Et par consent, peux-tu faire une chanson pour tes amis, mes pauvres sont les dents. En avant, c'est pour parler ensemble, suis ce que tu prie. Arrivavon, Anglais, Trois-Devant et Gaston. Et je n'aurais aurais compagnon, suis-je les as pour avoir pris ce goût. Je ne dis pas pour nous les reprensons, mais encore si j'ai pris. Nous oublie, nous dire sans raison, avec des mots indolents des mots. Mais tout son doit-il faire des chansons? Mais amis, mes pauvres sont libres. That is a pretty one. That is a pretty one. It's all of the prettiest songs.
You know how hard it is to play Zills
abject
quietly.
Although it does have sort of like a nice, like haunting little chill to it.
Yeah, that's what I was going. That's what I was going for. I was like, okay, I see what they're doing, and I know the time signature. I can do a tiny little ring, like a little tiny church bell. Are you okay?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
just
he's stuck.
caught in
He's
my
stuck
own.
in his.
There we go.
He's
Let's just
stuck
take
in
it
his
off for a
capo.
moment.
How did that even happen?
I don't know,
How
but
did
it's
that one
still
happen,
in there.
You know?
It's getting worse. It's only getting worse. Get out. All right.
I'm just gonna
all
like
right.
watch him suffer. It's pretty entertaining.
It's always entertaining to watch me suffer. That is why
Isn't
you
that
should
why we all
subscribe
show
to
up?
my OnlyFans.
Oh God,
I
that
don't
went
have
a
one
direction that I
yet.
did not anticipate.
Wait, what did you say?
Nope.
I didn't even hear it. I got.
If you
You're
would like
lucky.
to, help out the channel, by the way, feel free to like and subscribe for more content, or you can go to the Patreon page and become a patron, and or you can go to the Bandcamp and purchase our album,
Bandcamp,
or leave us a one-time
Patreon.
donation on the Bandcamp as well. So I believe
Churchy.
Is this right?
Goodbye, Pamper Cat.
I need to figure out what key we're supposed to be in for this one.
What are we even doing?
Please stand by. We're having tuning difficulties.
No, okay. I wish I had a freaking.
Is that a good key for you, or should I
I don't know
change
what we're
that?
doing. Gina. Sorry.
Schneur La Perla.
Oh God, I don't even remember Charlotte Power. I'll do my best.
I think that
got
might
a
be too low.
tambourine.
That's
Heck
low.
yeah, we love the
We
tambourine.
stand the tambourine.
We do stand.
Gonna
Oh
play
no,
that
but they
quick.
said this person.
Oh right, Myriad is.
And I was
So-
like, why are we doing that when we were doing something else?
do you want to do that?
This person has been asking for a
He
while.
hasn't asked us to do that one
So I
first,
feel like we should.
Well, no, but I was all ready to do that
Oh.
one.
I'm
We haven't
sorry.
done it in forever.
We'll do it next.
We'll do it next.
Fine. We'll put the guitar away and everything.
But you know, for Charlotte Power, like you're doing the
You know
in
what
between
I'm
bit.
owed? You know what I'm
Okay.
owed?
I don't know the in-betweeny bit that well.
What's this?
Yeah, I never actually learned the lyrics for that part. That was the part you did.
Yeah, I did the rest of it too. And
What was
it's
the
hard for
question?
me.
I want that.
Okay, well,
Get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't look at my phone, which has the lyrics.
Yeah, you can. I do
And-
it all the time.
And okay, I'll do my best, but you're gonna have to give me a few minutes after we do this one for me to do the thing. Okay? Okay, cool. Good talk.
Right.
Good talk, everybody.
It's all right. We need a moment to pour the
Yeah,
next thing
we're
of thing.
pouring
First, I have
the
to make
thing.
sure that this isn't going to like turn
Which-
off on me.
Good gents all. This particular.
Oh, that one I want. Please.
This is for. All right, I guess this is for you then.
A table,
I'm gonna
please.
put it right there.
I'm ready. I'm already
Grab
ready.
it with the zills.
I'm not grabbing the booze with the zills because
So,
I'll
good
drop the
gents
booze
all.
or the zills.
This bit of booze you may require.
Not more
You
than
may
that.
what?
No more than that.
Oh,
Fill
very,
it up.
very, very
Give me a
well.
manly shot.
Very well. How about a Fauci ouchie? That's a manly shot.
I would
I
love
would love one of those. Right
for
now.
everybody to
So they have
have
a Fauci ouchie,
ouchie.
Currently playing Fauci ouchie roulette right now.
Indeed, as you do. But at least I can enter into the roulette now,
Mhm.
and so I should be getting mine soon. Good gentles all, you may recall this Zachlaim Fig Arak from a
How you
very
pronounce it?
early
It looks
episode.
like it has a W.
You're right. That's Zachlawi. Never mind. I can read. I don't know why I thought that was an I and an M rather than a W followed by an I. Although now that I think about it, that is a perfectly reasonable mistake to make.
Why?
Why?
Because look at that script.
Oh, it does kind of look like that.
That could be that.
I guess.
Could you not misread that as
It's sort of
Zachlaim
scripty.
rather than Zachlawi?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's Zachlawi.
it is Zachlawi. Is the name of the brand.
This
that
was
is-
And
very,
it's good
Fig
stuff.
Arak.
You guys, this Fig Arak is to die for.
It was
Except
our
don't die
mystery
for it.
booze like forever ago. Like I don't even
Forever ago, that
remember
was a
when
mystery
that was our
booze.
mystery booze.
The Key of Eh would
The
be
Key
the
of Eh.
Canadian version of that song. All right, Slancha.
I'm Yotze with you. These are already on.
Very well. So you want to do me a
Pour it
riatus?
into her mouth.
Oh, that's weird and awkward, and it would go right down my boobs. So no, thank you. That's not the kind of show we have.
No, not the kind of show I
Nope.
want.
Not
No,
interested. Thank you.
not
That's
today.
the after
Not today.
hours show.
That is your after hour show. It's not my after hour show.
No,
I made this garb by hand. Thank you
Shit.
very much, and I would like to keep it stain free.
To be fair, I got mine from I got my shirt from Tigger Togs. Tigger Togs. If you're on a budget but you want something that still looks good, go with Tigger Togs. It's
Wow, that was really good.
this is stuff. And and of course the doublet by Thorny Rose.
Also,
Thorny
Oh,
Rose.
also
If you
good.
want to get something from a couple of really, really nice ladies who will give you brownies while they measure you out, try Thorny Rose.
they are really nice. Both of these people are very nice.
Yeah,
So,
Very
no,
nice.
seriously,
we
if
stand.
you
We support that.
if
Very
you
much
need
so.
garb, I would highly suggest
Very
actually
stand.
checking them out.
Very sad. And we're not even getting.
We're not even. No one's getting paid for
No
this.
one's getting
sponsorship.
paid. We
We
just,
just
like
really
them.
like
We
them.
just like them, and they're our
They're lovely
friends.
people. So yeah, this is a song from 800 years ago, and the only reason we have it is because some monk, while he was reading a book, got tired and grabbed a random sheet of peace music.
You do this every time.
Piece of
I'm
sheet
involved.
music.
The sheet of Pete music.
Grabbed a random piece of sheet music and placed it twixt the pages of his book to serve as a marker.
The sheet of Pete music.
Is he okay?
That's a loaded question.
Very good.
I've known you for 10 years.
So, first Middle English, then Modern English translation, and then two more stanzas as written by Bird the Bard, who I miss dearly.
Bird is so
And
great.
Bird is so great.
They're really great.
They're blue.
And Birdie.
Dabba dee
Birdie.
dabba die.
Let's do this.
They're bird.
And that is how we will all die for doing this live on television. All right.
All right. And here we go. Here it is, Will Summery last with Rubal's son. No wind is blast and weather strong. Aye, what this night is long, and it with well Michelle wrong. Sure and sure and fast. Merry it is while summer lasts, birds sing their song. Oh, but now the cold wind blasts, it blows so strong. Aye, but this night is long, and it does to me much wrong. I sorrow mourn and fast. Merry it was in the summer sun, my lover and I. In green pastures we would run under blue sky. Aye, how my heart does cry, for my love with winter died. Our time is done. Merry again the summer shall be when it returns. With the sun, my love
love comes to me. Here it is, with so many lost with a foolish song. One is lost and one better stone. I want these these long and these trees well to share. So fast,
Yay!
Have you ever heard Bird do that?
They won fucking
Crown Bardic.
Crown Bardic.
They was
Crown Bardic.
they won Crown
I would
Bardic.
like to do a
with
Crown
that song.
Bardic. Would you like to do a Crown
I'd
Bardic?
like to do a Crown
We're
Bardic.
gonna do a Crown
We're
Bardic,
gonna
but
do a
not
Crown
together.
Bardic.
I'm gonna try and stop swearing, but it's fine because we're not being monetized.
That's
Monetize them on Patreon.
Look, the cat's
Mark, good evening to you. Thank you so much for swinging by. And I do miss the Animaniacs. Although they're back. And there's going to be another season yet.
I don't have Hulu.
We actually got Hulu just for
For
that
Animaniacs. We
Yeah.
got Hulu.
We held out without Hulu for a long time, and then we were like, "Oh, fine."
I don't have any streaming service because I don't do that.
I didn't for a long time, but then
Then
I
we
was like,
succumb.
yeah, I succumbed.
Indeed.
Also, look at the
So-
cat. He's a bear.
Oh, he's like a
Hey.
big now. That's lovely.
Thank
you
you
got a
very
big
much.
now.
Yay!
Thank you.
So,
I'm not getting any of it. It goes to these guys. But they fed me for a week, so I mean, like,
Iceman
that's a lot
has
of food.
asked, what does this entail? I'm guessing he's referring to the Bardic Championship. Crown Bardic.
Oh,
When-
It's an SCA thing.
When was the deadline for that? Did it pass?
I don't think the deadline's passed yet.
Oh,
It may have.
I think their deadline was like April 1st or something. I think it was like before Bardic War. But maybe. It may be April 10th.
Did you both?
It may
sign
be
up
April 10th.
already?
Yeah.
I signed up.
I watched him send the email.
I sent the email. It
Did you
said,
sign up?
Yeah, I signed up before Passover.
Sorry,
Come on.
you're both good.
I
got
sent
it.
the email
So-
saying, this is my letter of intent concerning Crown Bardic.
I would like
I
to
intend to Crown Bardic.
I sent something like a lot more business sounding, such as like, Dear Crown Bards, this is my formal letter of intent to compete at the Crown Bardic Championship. A resume will be forthcoming.
And
then
I sent
said,
an email
yours in
saying,
service.
Hello,
Shlomo.
I will not be competing. I will be wasted in the audience as per usual, as I do every year.
Yeah. And that's
a really good
that's
position
a-
hold,
That
by
is
the
a
way.
good
I
position.
do
to
like
hold.
it. Great
I
word.
have no stakes, and I get.
Should I have more Venum or should I have some more of my Mjod? I'm going to have a little more of my Mjod. I'm going to go with the Hunning Brew. Good gentles all, you may remember Hunning Brew from a previous
Taking
from
these
a
off so I can have
previous
big Iraq without
episode of Cooking with Foxy. Thursday nights at 6 o'clock. Join us for Cooking with Foxy.
Join them for cooking with them.
We
And
made
if you go
the
and
Hunning
be a
Brew mead.
patron, you can actually see the back episode.
So
where
you
we
can
made
see the
this.
episode in which we made the Hunning Brew. Well, I don't know about that. There we go.
All right, well,
that
you
fills
just
up the
poured
whole glass.
yourself all
Sláinte.
Sláinte. I got myself a whole full glass of Hunning Brew mead. This is going to be great. And I will say, by the way, these meads. These are my second batch of all of these meads. The Nord mead is just about perfect. The Hunning Brew mead
Honey Brew mead is good.
is good. It's much better than it was
But
originally
it has
was.
a bit of a yeasty
It has
taste.
I'm still working on the yeast ratio
And
for this one.
it goes down a little hot.
Yeah.
It does.
But it's a very, very good brew.
Although I cut the yeast down to
Believe me, we've all had worse meats.
so the original, if you
Yes,
saw the
yes.
original episode, you'll remember that I put, I believe it was 14 grams of
Yeah,
yeast
something
into
like
that one for a gallon.
It might have been a
which,
bit
which,
much.
which was a bit much.
it
There was
was.
also ale yeast. This was wine yeast, so that
Wine
way it
yeast is
could be
I mean, this is a honey one.
indeed. So this is wine yeast. Rick James suggests champagne yeast. I'll give that a try.
EC118. EC118 is a very good champagne yeast. I do brew with it. I also brew with Lalvin D47. I've been brewing for about a decade. And I noticed that the champagne yeast will give you lots of off-gassing. So either you can bottle it early and try to keep the natural carbonation in, which is, if you don't know what you're doing, like, be careful,
Difficult.
because things will go.
Oh, I've had things explode.
Yes. So
Yes,
ta-
we did.
have a care. Boom.
And that wasn't even for mead. That was for a spiced wine.
right.
Yeah.
So the thing about
Exploded.
champagne yeast is that they finish very high alcoholic. Like you're up upper limit is going to be about 18%, at which the yeast dies. But you also have a lovely dry mead. So, brew accordingly. Either you can back sweeten it, which might restart the fermentation. So, be careful.
Oh, absolutely. I will definitely be bringing some of this to Thunder Dinner.
Yes.
I've just been ranting about mead. Sorry, guys.
Oh, sorry. Thunder Dinner is a thing that Trimaris throws every year at Pennsic.
They have very tasty food.
That sounds really great.
Indeed.
And they're fun people. Yes.
That also sounds really great.
Good people, good food.
What more could you ask for, especially at
let's try
Pennsic?
this.
Uh-huh.
Are we doing Schnarr LaPava?
Yeah, let's try Schnarr LaPava.
Okay.
Schnarr
These thumb prisons need to go back on then. You need to give a
I'm
minute.
gonna
Not a
do
problem.
So this is an ayub, which is a 2/4.
I don't know what that means.
Ayub is a type of Arabic ikot, the type of rhythm, and it has a specific drum pattern. But in terms of Western musical notation, this is a 2/4. You're welcome.
I
I'm helping.
apologize. I'm probably not going to do this exactly to your like, because I'm making it up.
You can make it up. This is Drinking with Foxy, not performing at Crown Bardic.
Right. So
Good. It's all good. I haven't
I'm
sung
in
this
E
song in
minor
more
right
than a
now,
year.
so let's figure out first of all if that's a good key for you.
I can do it in my head voice. Is that good for you?
So I think you're doing a harmony at the moment.
Is that
but-
bad?
Well, no, but eventually you're gonna be doing lead.
Oh God.
I mean, I was thinking like starting off, you would do lead, and then I would come in like a verse in.
Oh no. Okay.
So that would be your melody note to start on. That feel comfortable for you?
I can do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh God, I hope Christian
Let's do
watches
it.
this and
Let's do
it.
compliments me on my mixed
Let's do it.
voice.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Indeed to be true.
But you also need to cue me when I have to start singing.
Willkommen zu Gott, wer sein gut mir, wird kommen zu rein, wer sein gut sein, wird kommen zu Gott, wer in der Welt ist
Mashiach wird kommen, heute ist Jahr. Amen, das ist Gott. Mashiach wird kommen, heute ist Jahr.
More than a year out of practice. That wasn't too terrible.
Oh,
We
that-
did
that-
it, you
that was
guys.
pretty good. That's really good.
I'm gonna drink my figure rock now.
That's
Clink,
Shalayim.
clink.
Oh, I don't have a drink.
Oh no.
We must fix that.
We must
Fix that!
We have to fix it.
Wine, mead, or would you like vlogs?
That song was called
I'll take
Schnera La
Vila.
Perla,
Vila.
which means a string of pearls. It's actually a traditional Motzei Shabbat or ending of Shabbat song,
Which makes it very apropos. For
which makes
right
it
now.
very appropriate for right now. And amongst the other themes that the song mentions is about liberation and freedom and gathering in Israel, land, not a political statement. Like the area.
Oh, okay.
Eretz Yisrael.
Eretz Yisrael, like the Holy Land. There we go. In some sort of miraculous future. It's one of those 18th century, 19th century
That
songs?
particular one, I believe, is early 19th century.
Early 19th
Fat glass of mead.
That is
That's
a fat
beautiful.
glass of mead.
That is a
Fat
PHAT
That is-
fat glass.
That
of
is
mead.
Vlog's juniper berry mead, which came out almost perfect. The Nord mead came out perfect.
The
that
Norman,
is
that
very
one,
close to
that one
perfect.
is very, very good.
Yeah.
That also had a similar issue of
I think I
being
just-
a little overly yeasty and
I-
going down a little hot.
I
But
think
the
I need
spice
to. I think I
blend in
need
that
to
is
lower
really gorgeous.
lower the yeast just a tiny
You do.
bit,
You do. I think you were.
or put in more honey.
You also might just want to like scale up the amount of mead that you make with the
Mm.
same amount of yeast.
That is indeed,
Yeah.
indeed. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to know that.
What are all your roots?
so-
I'm an Ashkenazi Jewish person.
As am I.
As is he. We both lived in Israel for a while. Did we?
I
No,
didn't
did.
live there, but I was there for. I was there for a while on a number of
I
occasions.
mean, like I had a job in an apartment. I lived there.
There.
So-
I did not have a job.
I mean, it was
Or an
working. It was
apartment
working for
either.
my medrashah, and it was like 100 shekel.
I was
It was not
sleeping-
a big job.
I was sleeping on couches for like a month.
No. Okay. He visited Israel. I lived in
lived
Israel
there.
for a little bit. Yeah.
Also, that being said, my mother is Jewish, which makes me 100% Jewish. But that being said, my father is of mixed Irish and possibly Native American heritage.
Straight up Jew all the way back.
I mean, that being
If you
said,
couldn't tell.
that being said, I do not consider myself Native American in any sense. Of,
No,
of
I mean,
the
like
word.
they have
Because
their
I
own
was-
definitions.
Well, I was
so-
also not. I wasn't raised in that culture.
right.
Neither was my father, for that matter. He's got the ancestry. His father was raised in that culture,
I mean, but that's
but his father had
that's
left
the
that
thing.
culture.
There's a difference between having distant ancestry, which is Elizabeth Warren,
Right.
and being raised in the culture.
Indeed.
We were both raised in Jewish culture. So yeah.
Also,
So yeah, that's our roots, and I don't know if you want to share yours. I'm not gonna.
I mean, I'm gonna put the disclaimer out there because there's a lot of people on this show that I think also assume that I am Jewish. My extension of this guy, but I'm actually not Jewish at all. I just hang out with him.
We love you though.
I see
mean,
that Maxine has arrived, by the way. I think Maxine arrived earlier. I was just very drunk and didn't notice. But now I have noticed. But you continue. Sorry.
Yeah, she's got a point.
I
If
just-
just because you were unhoused doesn't mean you weren't living there.
Yeah, there you go.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so like I think that depends. Like, were you visiting for an extended time, or did you consider yourself a resident?
Oh,
And I
I was
think
just
you-
visiting for an extended
Okay,
time.
so you define yourself as visiting for an extended time, but because I was like in school and or whatever, even if I had also been couch surfing, like I would have considered myself living there because of the nature. Okay, so that's the difference between the two. But Maxine has a great point. Being
Yes.
unhoused doesn't mean you're not living in the area.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mhm.
And but yeah, I was there with the understanding that I wasn't going to be there for long, for very long.
Right. I wasn't.
Although my
I
stay
wasn't.
kept getting longer.
I wasn't there as a permanent resident, but I knew I was going to be like living.
But
for the
but yes,
time
would
that I
you
was
like
gonna
to
be there.
disclose your ancestry?
No, it's pretty boring. I'm just a regular. I'm just a white person. I mean, I've got Irish and Italian. and-
Neither of those
There
are
you go.
boring.
Yeah, I know. Which means Easter is gonna be a thing that I have to do tomorrow with my family.
Yay!
Yay!
Then yeah, that's pretty much all. there
Yeah,
is
so now
to
you
it.
know all of our backgrounds.
Hooray! You know our ethnic backgrounds.
I mean, not that it shouldn't matter. It's not something that should matter.
But it is interesting, all the same.
I suspect my family says that we're half Irish and half Italian, but you would never guess because the Italian half is way louder than the Irish half. If that makes any sense.
Yes, of course that makes sense. I think we can do a few more songs.
What's next?
I want to try into Taberna.
Oh,
I
yes,
only know
yes.
two. I only know two stanzas, and
I don't
the second
know it, but
stanza.
I'm gonna do my best
But I'm
anyway.
gonna try.
Do you know if it's in 4/4? Help me out.
Probably.
A lot of their songs are in 4/4, which is great for me because if you were like, this one's going to be a 9/8, I would go, oh no. And probably play something like 4/4 again. And ruin everything.
So let's try this.
Do you want me to be on Twitter,
Mhm.
or do you want like a tambourine?
Or a Bowron, actually. I could do Bowron.
Bowron.
Yeah.
Bowron
I
on
forgot
this
I
one.
even
It's
had
all
it.
good.
But I
Because
also
it was
Bowron.
hiding behind a really cool looking chest.
I also need you to use your giraffe arms to get my good tipper.
I still have to stand up for this.
I finally found my good tipper.
We found it during Passover cleaning.
We did.
That's-
It was lost for months.
And then you found it.
That's how you
Damn,
do it.
that's hot. Do it again.
If we do it better tomorrow.
Here, let's try C minor. C minor always works for me.
Yo, you guys got to read what Luscious just said. That's pretty great. I really like that. Luscious are great.
Lush is pretty great.
Shit. I like those kind of spoilers. I mean, it's like going to Ren Fair, and I told you this earlier today when I was younger.
Will Queen Elizabeth be wooed by the Prince of Navarre?
Yeah, I know. When I was a young patron and I went to Ren Fairs as a patron, I always watched the little scenes with the royals and like, oh, shall it happen?
When he was a young warthog.
When I was a young warthog.
Very nice. Do you think maybe after this we can do Sapari Tama?
Don't see why not.
Yes!
Okay, well that is a very enthusiastic choice. I love enthusiastic choice.
Somos, culturamos, conhecemos, celebramos, cooperamos, e sempre resultamos. Vira capturita, pena, movimos, em cena, porque todos os cueratos, aquilo para o dia todo. Somos, concoramos, conhecemos, será tudo, prosperamos, e sempre estudamos. Cuida gato em taberna, o bem como se ensina, porque somos cueratos, aquilo para o dia todo.
I didn't expect it to end there.
That's all right. I didn't either, but
Pause
it did.
You're so freaking excellent on that thing.
Thanks.
I am extremely jealous of your talent and skill and holy shit. I'm like, I can't even see that fucking beater move. I was like, damn, I'm intimidated.
Hooray! I'm good at things.
You are good. I mean, you're plenty good at lots of things, but like, and I knew you were great on all these instruments, but like, when I turned around, you went from like really good on Bowron to I'm going to beat up a world expert on Bowron. Super impressed with you.
There was a thing that I did over the pandemic where, like, for a really long time, I just couldn't figure out triplets. Like, I just couldn't figure out how to do them seamlessly.
Mhm.
And over the pandemic, I was like,
Over the pandemic is when Over the
So now I can
pandemic
do
is
that.
when I drilled and drilled and drilled with these guys.
Oh, I
so-
just occurred to me that the audience could see that, but I figured out the glorious thing of just tilting the tipper slightly, and apparently that just makes it so you can do triplets.
Triplets.
So just keep that in mind.
So,
It took me a stupid long time. I've been playing this one actually longer than any of the other instruments. I've been playing it for like freaking almost 4 years, and I just figured that out now.
so
or
by
like a
the
couple
way,
months ago. But
I
still.
mean, like, I can't do much on the Bowron. So
so
I'm very impressed.
Gabriel de
Big
Leon,
monstrous.
by the way, Gabriel de Leon has suggested that at some point we should do Foxy's Disney Hour.
oh god.
If we do that, it'll be a one-time thing.
It'll be a one-time thing, and it might then result in a lot of copyright.
Yes, indeed. Suddenly Disney will come out and like, why have you not? Sorry, was
We're
it?
gonna be muted. The whole video will be muted.
paid me? that was my
This is Mickey
Mickey.
Mouse impression.
I know, it was horrible. It was horrifying.
Can we do Sapari Tama now?
Yes!
Sapari Tama was written in the 17th century by Rav Shalom Shabazi, who was born in 1619 and died in 1720, and he lived in Yemen. And this song is freaking lit. The end. That is my introduction.
You need to give me the lyrics later.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Saparita Ma was
Written by.
Shalom Shabazi, 17th century.
All right, I need to double check my sources because I thought it was written by Rav Saadia ben Amram.
I was under the impression that this was Rav Shalom Shabazi who wrote this, and
All right,
a couple
I'm gonna
other
have-
Yemenite folk tunes.
I'm
We
gonna
will
have
look
to-
this up and
I'm gonna have
consult
to-
Rabbi Google
Shit.
about it.
What does Rabbi Google say?
But it does come from Yemen,
It does come from Yemen.
and it is
yes.
17th century.
And it is 17th century.
Okay, so we agree on that much.
We agree on that much.
Tune from the Yemenite tune from the 17th century.
The question is,
There we
which
go.
rabbi is responsible for it?
Because you might need a special guest for Disney History Hour. Oh man, Scooter's not wrong. Okay, let's do the song though.
All right.
I kind of also do the lyrics because I haven't done this in a year.
That's all right.
You
That's
don't
all right.
have the lyrics with you?
I do, but I need them for me.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna be singing along with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I never do. I want you to give them to me later so I can learn.
Oh, yes, yes.
D minor finger?
A minor.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
It's a bop.
Oh, good.
It's a bop. It's a bop.
So as
It
far
makes
as
me like
Ukrainian
dance.
music goes, I need to learn some actual
know
Ukrainian
anything
folk
Ukrainian.
songs. I know some things in Ukrainian. They're just not Ukrainian songs. They are Jewish songs in Ukrainian. So, for example, the earlier the drinking
I
song.
know Yesterday's Buried has.
So yeah, Yesterday's Buried
a
starts
snippet
off in Ukrainian, switches to Yiddish, and then English, and then Russian,
That
then
means that
Yiddish
you also
again.
have another Jewish Ukrainian song, don't you?
I do have a Jewish Ukrainian song,
Please
which
tell me
is.
it's not the one that goes on for like ages.
You've heard this one before.
Guess these are going
Whether
back
you
on.
like it or not, you've heard this before.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Ay, niet, niet,
I knew it.
I'm not playing today.
Ay, 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 ay. Niet, niet, ay, 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 ay. Halalay, lalalay, 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 lalalay. Halalay, lalalay, 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 lalalay. All right, we're done with that. That is a song that you get with a bunch of Chabadniks and you start drinking
It
lots
goes
of vodka
on for
and
5
Shiva Saragal,
hours.
and for 5 hours you sing that over and over again
Nope.
till you hate yourself and everybody.
Doesn't take 5 hours, but thanks.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So I
Squeak
believe
and I are vibing on this.
I believe we shall do like one more song
And then we'll wrap it up.
and then we'll wrap it up
Sounds good to me.
because we've been doing
We
this
have been going
for
a
an
while.
hour and
Although it's
15
been
minutes.
fun. I like it.
It has been
Yes.
fun. It has been
I
fun.
like this. It's a
Yeah.
Kumsitz. It's
So
a Saturday
it
night.
is-
It's a Monday Shabbos Kumsitz.
Oh my goodness. It's a Malava Malka.
Fuck you.
I haven't had it.
Change Jewish
Right.
now.
That is how it works. So
How can you prove your Jewishness?
The fact that you started us on that.
It's the only thing that comes to mind when I think
You're not wrong.
So what shall we start? What shall we finish off with? Something pretty.
Something pretty.
Something in
We
4/4.
already-
So are you up for actually are you up for yeah
Out with
Yes.
it, man.
Get on with it.
Well, you
Get
know-
on with it.
all right.
And
all
that's
right.
how Foxy died.
Actually, we'll do that one real quick, and then we'll do a pretty one.
All right, which one are we doing? Oh, that one. Yes, that one. He keeps. I'm sorry, we keep ignoring that request, but we're gonna do it now.
Let's do it right now. Why not? Oh, a Scotsman clad in kilts left the bar one evening fair, and one could tell by how he watched that he drunk more than his share. He stumbled round me till he could no longer keep his feet, and he stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a, ring-a-ding-a-ding-a. He stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. At that time, two young and lovely girls just happened by. One says to the other with a twinkle in her eye, "See, I'm sleeping Scotsman, so strong and handsome built. I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt. I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt." They climbed upon that sleeping Scotsman quiet as can be, and they lifted up his kilt about an inch so they could see. There, behold, for them to view beneath his Scottish skirt was nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. Yes! It's nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth.
It's a little bell. Who'd have thought?
Shh. And that's how angels get their wings. They marveled for a moment.
Wow! Hot damn! Sorry. Call the police and the fireman.
Then one said we must be gone. Let's leave a present for our friend before we move along. Let's get that a blue silk ribbon tied into a bow round the bonny star of the Scotsman's kilted lift and show. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a, ring-a-ding-a-ding-a, around the bonny star of the Scotsman's kilted lift and show. The Scotsman woke to nature's call and stumbled towards a tree. Behind the bush he lifts his kilt and gawks at what he sees. And in a startled voice he says, to what's before his eyes? Oh, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a, ring-a-ding-a-ding-a. Lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize. I believe after that we'll do something nice and pretty.
It's a fun song. I'm doing my best.
I think you did a very good job on that one.
Thank you.
That was delightful.
So did the Scotsman. I mean, what?
Oh, that one. Okay.
Summertime is coming. The trees are sweetly blooming. The wild mountain tide blows around the blooming heather. William, go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together where the wild mountain tide blows around the blooming heather. William, go, lassie, go. I will build my love a bower by yon clear and crystal fountain. Around its I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together where the wild mountains are. Around the moonlit heather, will you go, lassie, go? My true love, she were gone, I will surely find no other. Where the wild mountain tide blows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together from wild mountain tide blows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Summertime is gone, the trees are red and burning, the wild mountain tide casts its seed in the purple heather. Will it go, lassie, go? We'll all go together. The wild mountain tide goes around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together where the wild mountain tide rolls around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go?
Well, that's a sexy last note.
That was pretty. That was very pretty.
We did
Oh,
not
so-
practice that at all.
Not at all.
I thought it was funny too.
I mean, aside from doing it at the end of every day at Nerf, but
Okay, I was there for one season.
Fair enough. enough.
They also stopped doing that for a while, and they were
Yeah.
just like, "Let union
Be
be
in all our hearts. Let union join our hearts as one. And the day is leaving on, and it always
Will you
leaves
go,
us.
Lassie, go? That one was called Will You Go, Lassie, Go.
That
Actually,
was-
it's called Wild Mountain
Wild
It's also
Mountain
called
Time.
Wild Mountain Time.
Well, not
I
time.
found it in YouTube looking for both of them. So
yeah,
That works.
but also I'd like to point.
it's also
out
called On the
point-
Banks of Balquitter, but that has different lyrics to the
I
same
just
tune.
want to point out one funny thing because
Yes.
obviously we didn't practice it. Because at the
Mhm.
point where it says, "If my true love she were gone,"
Right, you can
I
tell a lot
said-
about a person by what they put into that verse.
I said, "I will surely find no other."
I said I
And
would surely
these
find
two-
another.
These two
Yeah.
douchebags.
I said no other.
No, I said
no other.
You did not.
I said
You can
another.
watch it-
I
we'll
know
watch
what I
It's
said.
recorded. We'll watch it later. I swear to God, I said no other.
I said another.
She said another.
I did.
Which you're entitled to that.
You're
frankly.
entitled
Have
to
you
that,
met me?
Yeah.
But I shall clutch my pearls.
Excuse me.
At your heresy.
Will you
Anytime.
look at this?
My
Yeah, I'll find
pearls-
another.
Consider these pearls clutched. All right.
Also, that was the version that I learned from watching lots of other musicians on the YouTube a few years ago.
well,
so
it
I did
certainly
my best.
says a lot about them, huh?
Yeah, I did my best. I didn't make up the words that I sang. Also, I learned the verse that says to pluck wild mountain thyme, which is not the version that you said. So I
If
had
my
to like,
true love she were
We're
gone,
gone.
I will surely date her brother. It works. It works. It works,
Poor
Scooter.
mother.
Dress you're all wearing are beautiful. Thank you. You're beautiful. It's a very pretty beard. You have a very pretty beard.
I have
See?
a. Yeah.
See, it said on the YouTube comments. That means it's true.
Oh, very well, very well. Yes, I do have a pretty beard. So that
See,
being
I
said-
was under the impression, Maxine, that it was another, but like also I don't pretend to be an expert. I just learned from the folk singers that I managed to stumble into.
There's different versions on it depending on where you are in your life.
I will surely date your father. You can call me daddy also.
If my true love she were gone, I am gonna keep her cat.
Because now we see who the truly important member of the relationship is.
The cat.
The cat.
The cat.
Panther cat, come here.
Wait. I thought that was it.
I don't play on
Well,
this one at all.
admittedly,
You don't
this
need
is-
to play
this
on
is the
this one.
silly
It goes
part
on
of
No, I like the silly part.
Alright,
Fair enough.
fine.
All right, good gents all. Before we finish off, first of all, I'm David Anthony, the Foxy Bar.
I'm Twig.
And I'm Bracha.
And we would like to thank you all for joining us on this Foxy's Drinking Hour Passover edition, more or less, featuring Cabernet Sauvignon and my good friend Bracha.
And no beer.
And no beer or
There was
whiskey,
not a single beer.
but plenty of potato vodka, and Hannah just arrived in time for the last song. It's all right. You can catch us tomorrow for Foxy's History Hour, because this is the advertising part of the show. But I'm not advertising for any corporate shill. No, I'm advertising for myself. So, if you have enjoyed the music that you've heard, feel free to click the like button below or subscribe for more content. If you really like the show.
Also, please.
Absolutely. If you really enjoy the show, then you may become a patron on patreon.com, where you can watch back episodes of things that are no longer available online, and you can receive exclusive content, which will be forthcoming. Yes. Or you can buy our album at Bandcamp. Or you can give us a one-time donation at Bandcamp. All of these links are available in the down there. Also, look us up on Facebook, look us up on Instagram, look us up on Twitter, look us up on, I don't know, OnlyFans, JDate, OnlyFarmers. No, not those things. What am I getting at? Right, there's a few other things. Future shows tomorrow at 8 of the clock. We're doing Foxy's
PM.
8 o'clock p.m. Foxy's History Hour, where we will be continuing our discussion on the Crusades and hopefully actually getting to the meat of the first Crusade instead of wasting all our time on backstory and prequels. Also, join us on Thursday at 6 o'clock for Cooking with Foxy, where we will be continuing our hummus sticker existence and doing recipes from Heroes Feast to the D&D cookbook. And of course, join us again next week, same time, same place, Saturday night, 9 o'clock, for Foxy's Drinking Hour. And this, of course, brings us to the final confession of the evening. And that confession is that long ago, back before I was a bard, I went to yeshiva. I went to
Right
the
there.
yeshiva right down the street where I learned things from the Talmud. I learned all sorts of stuff.
I went to yeshiva that direction.
That direction.
Yeah,
Different
yeah,
yeshiva.
we're both from here.
Nobody
I'm
did it.
very from here. You're only somewhat from here.
I'm somewhat from here. I've been living here for the past 15 years.
Yeah,
now.
but I grew up here, so.
Fair enough.
So fighting.
There's a difference. But either way, the point is that I learned things in yeshiva, and one of the things that I learned is as follows. In heaven, there is no beer. That's why we drink it
But
here.
not on Pesach.
And we're gone from here. Our friends will be drinking all the beer. And this is how it works. You tell me what you think is not in heaven, then I will make up a verse to justify your theology. And I guess we're starting with that one. Right, here we go. One time around the guitar, and then we get to it. Right. In heaven, there is no wheat, which means that you will have to be discreet and hide it in your shoes underneath your feet so that God won't see you eating wheat. Oh, in heaven, there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. Oh, when we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. In heaven, there's no unofficial People's Crusade, which means I guess you've got it made. If you want to go and get laid, just never go on crusade, it'll be easier. In heaven, that didn't make a lick of sense. No beer, that's why we drink it here. When we've gone from here, our friends will be drinking all beer. In heaven, there are no bad jokes, which I guess means that us sort of blokes are gonna have to shut up after we croaks. If in heaven there are no bad jokes,
No, it did make sense.
in heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all beer. In heaven there are no rust holes, because God has hired superior moles who are...
Keep going. Keep going. I want to hear how this pans out. Let's go.
who buy shovels at Home Depot and Kohl's
And Lowe's.
and Lowe's.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Bring out lesbians.
I shop at Lowe's personally. And that's why there are no rust holes. In heaven there is
You
no
keep your rust
beer.
holes to yourself.
Why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Oh, in heaven there are no flat tires, which I guess means that when we all expires, then our situation will never get dire, 'cause we don't have to worry about flat tires. In heaven there is no beer. Why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. In heaven there's no C1 Atlantic. C1 Atlantic. Very good. C1 Atlantic, which will get you across the ocean real quick. But I don't take it because I get seasick. So I won't be going on the C1 Atlantic. In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. In heaven there's no rodents of unusual size, which are creatures that I personally despise. And I guess it means that I will get first prize of being the biggest rat in the room. Oh, in heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. To be fair, Dr. Aki, usually the thing is a ship. In this case, it was a train. It'll be hard for a train to get me across the ocean.
Is it a train, a plane, or an automobile?
I don't know. It's all right. In heaven, there are no oranges, which means I'll have to remove all of the door hinges if I want to run outside and go on some whore binges, because that's all I can think of that rhymes with oranges, frankly. In heaven, there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. In heaven there are no bigots, because I turned off all of the spigots with this shiny brand new widget, which of course I bought at Lowe's. Oh, in heaven there's no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. In heaven there are no trains, which gives me a lot of back pains when I'm hiking through all the medieval Spains, which you can learn about if you tune into Foxy's History Hour. In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. One more. In heaven there are no bad knees, unless of course you give them a squeeze. And that's how you get a weird disease, is by squeezing.
I was like you, and then I took an arrow to the knee.
And there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, my friends will be drinking all the beer. One more time. In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Our friends will be drinking all the beer. Our friends will be drinking all the beer. I used to be an adventurer till I took an arrow to the knee. Thank you very much, good gentles all. I'm David Anthony, the Foxy Bard.
I'm Twig.
And I'm Bracha.
And this is
Panther
Panther
Cat.
from HR. Hello, Panther from HR. You have not gotten your cameo all show, and now you finally get your cameo. Who's a good little Panther Cat?
This
Who's
is a very good cat.
Oh.
And he likes to cuddle.
He likes
and-
it when I nibble his ears.
And he like
For some
crawled
reason.
on top of me and just purred for an hour, and it was the best day of my life.
He's the
He's-
cuddliest cat.
He's very
the
cuddly.
cat in the world.
That's
Thank
why
you.
he's our HR.
Thank you, good gentles all,
Mwah.
for coming to this our Passover drinking
Motzei
hour
Shabbos drinking hour.
with special guest Bracha, and I think we're gonna feast on some of these.
Cameo for the only good Passover
Yes.
candy. Don't come at me with your sugar fruit slices. You come at me with the jelly rings, or you just don't come.
It's still a pretty low bar, though.
It is a pretty low bar.
Thank you for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow at 8 for Foxy's History Hour, where we will continue and possibly conclude our discussion on the Crusades. We'll see how that goes. Enjoy your day. Bye now. One of us has to press a button. I'm going to press the
It
button.
should be you.
I'm going to press a button.
Press the
Pressing
button.
Pressing the button.
Wee.